Oh, welcome back to Riff Arcade and Super Metroid. I am not playing this one. I'm Josh, as usual. I'm with Butts, and Butts is playing. So, Butts, take it away. Suck it, door.
This, yeah. Pink doors, my enemies. This is what I was looking for. So I can't get this later, or I can't get this now. I have to get it later.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
Well, we're waiting. There
that
it is.
guy.
Oh,
yep.
An energy tank. And you can't get it.
Cannot get it right now. Nope.
They just dangle it just out of...
Well, you can get it if you're super mad good at bomb jumping, which I'll show you later. Which I'm not super mad good at bomb jumping, but if you're good at bomb jumping, you can get it early, but I cannot. That's the crazy thing. But like, there's a couple of areas of this game where I'll show you where it's like, you can't get to this right now unless you're ungodly good at this one skill, and then you can.
Gotcha.
Like, I've seen videos of guys who have done there's an order the game kind of wants you to do bosses in, and they'll do it in the reverse order, so they'll go to Ridley first. And it's like, yeah, you can do it. You just have to know, like, what energy tanks to get when and where to go, and then be really good at this weird skill, and like, yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Yeah, I know I've seen people doing like you can wall jump off of pixels and do wild stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that this game is one of the first games, if not the first one, that really encouraged speed running and sequence breaking, so you can if you know certain tricks and certain skills, the game's like, yeah, okay, well, you got there a different way, but fine, go for it.
That's awesome. That's true. Nah, yeah, I want to look into that now to see if like this is one of the first games.
Okay.
Hello.
Yep.
Oh, you were right. They know you're here.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if you can do that for Legend of Zelda. Like, you have to have certain items to get into simple. So there's kind of a built-in order, but like, nah, if you can wall jump, you can get to Kraid, like, right now. You know how to do it.
Yeah, there's a little sequence breaking you can do in Link to the Past, but unless you're doing like a glitch run, there's only like a couple dungeons you can do in different orders, really. But yeah, actually, on Disney XD for a short amount of time, they were running this show called Speedrunners, and one of the episodes was Super Metroid. And it's so funny to me because, well, as Butts mentioned in the Super Mario Brothers episode, he hates Ridley, and I'll let him elaborate on that in a minute. But they were interviewing the speedrunner for Super Metroid, and they were like, what's the hardest part of speedrunning this game, would you say? And he was like, oh, Ridley. Definitely Ridley.
Yeah. Because he's a dirty, filthy son of a... I can't say that word, but...
Yes, Butts, tell the Ridley story again. It's pertinent now.
I hate that guy. Yeah. I don't know if it's a story. Well, I guess there is a story. So the first time I played Metroid Prime, I got to Ridley. He's one of the last bosses, and like they've been teasing him all game. They've been building him up. It's like, oh god, Ridley, oh god, oh god, oh god. So like I fight him, and there's one time I fought. I died a couple times. I'm like, all right, I got to learn how to beat Ridley, and just one run, I'm just on fire. Like, he can't touch me. I've got so much energy tanks. I'm beating him. It's just amazing. It's just like, it feels like I'm playing in slow motion. I'm like, yeah, eat it, Ridley. And then something happened. I think I got greedy, or I got careless, but then the tide turned and he just wails on me. And then I lose the fight. And I'm really, really angry, and my roommate was there, and he's like, whoa, come down, like, because I was like about to throw a controller. I think I did throw a controller, but I threw it into a pillow. Well, I threw it into a pillow, so he's like, hey, man, watch it. I'm like, I threw it into a pillow. I was also mad at Ridley, so I was like, I threw it into a pillow, I don't care what you say. Like, ran out. Like,
don't look at me.
Yeah, so ever since then, he's been my, like, mortal enemy. I hate that guy. And I fought him again. Eventually I beat him, but like I fought him again in Metroid Prime, barely beat him. And I just always seem to have trouble with him, even more so than I should.
Yeah, I remember you said, even across multiple games, he always, like, takes it to you.
He does. Like, okay, so you remember in... Oh, the map!
Ooh.
It's the map, 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 it's the criteria's not really that big, it's just kind of an overworld. All right. Okay, all right, thank you. So you remember in Super Smash Brothers Brawl, I think it is, where they had kind of those storylines of like, oh, you can play as different characters fighting. Okay, so even in that, there's a section where you're Samus and you fight Ridley.
Yes.
And that gave me a hard time. Like, I've died 2 or 3 times doing that, and those bosses are nothing. It's like you sneeze on them and they die. Yeah, I died 2 or 3 times as Samus to Ridley in in Smash Brothers Brawl.
And then you threw the controller, and your wife was like, "Dude, you need to calm down."
So I threw it up, and I don't care.
You all right, bro?
I don't know what it is. It's just he's in my head. I could beat him. I mean, there's games where it's not like I can't beat him, but I always have more trouble than I should.
Yeah.
Like, I'll probably beat him this time, but the last time I played Super Metroid, I had just a bunch of super missiles, a bunch of missiles, and never ran out of missiles or bombs or anything ever in the entire game.
Right.
Except for one time when I fought one certain enemy. Like, something about Ridley.
You know what it is, man? He's in your head.
Oh, yeah. He's rent-free up there.
He's living rent-free in Butts' head.
I just hope it's reciprocated. I hope, like, when I get in the room, he's like, oh, God, not you again. Ugh. Wasn't college bad enough, man? Come on.
Yeah.
You threw the controller.
Hey, y'all got history, man.
We do have history, yeah.
Bad blood.
Yeah. Any game he shows up, I'm just like, no. Like, I have to murder him.
That reminds me of the time you hadn't played Super Smash Brothers on the Wii U yet. And in Super Smash Brothers on the Wii U, Ridley is a stage hazard. So, like, you'll just be in the middle, like, you'll just be having your own 4-man match, and then Ridley just swoops in and starts fighting everybody for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
So Butts came over one day, and I was like, it's time to have a little fun. So we were playing Smash Brothers. I mean, it was a brand new game at the time. So at the time, even Butts was like, yeah, throw in Smash Brothers Wii U. Let's do it. Let's fight.
Yeah.
And we did a few rounds at first, like, not on that stage, just to, lull him into a false sense of security, like I do. And
you've done this multiple times, yes.
Yeah, I've done it before. And then
I know another story, but go on.
And then I was just like, all right, let's do the Metroid level. And this is like, oh yeah, Metroid, I love Metroid. And I was like, and so sure enough, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's not a Chozo.
It's a Mecha Chozo. Oh my. Mini boss time. And so anyway, in the middle of me and Butts fighting each other and the computer players, Ridley just swoops in and starts fighting, and Butts screams and panics and jumps off the cliff, I guess. I don't remember exactly what you did.
Josh was like, ha ha ha.
I was like, ha ha ha, and Butts was in the corner rocking back and forth with his hands and with his knees in his hands.
No.
And I was like, yay, PTSD. And that's the end of that story.
Yep, gonna die. Nope, okay.
Whoops.
Story too.
Samus is a girl?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you've done that to me before, because you plugged in Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii.
Oh, yeah.
The Wii U. And you're like, here, test this out. And I was like, oh, yeah, I've never played this game before. And Ridley shows up in the first level. You don't know it. There's no...
Yeah.
I was just like, oh! And like, he shows up in a horrifying part where you're a morph ball and like traps you in a tunnel. It's just like, lots of times in my life, Josh has been like, Surprise, Ridley!
Yeah.
Like, no!
Ridley and I have an understanding.
Yeah.
We like to play pranks.
You keep hiring him, yeah. It'll be great, you won't know it.
Yeah, it's like the very first boss fight of that game is like there's a cutscene where like you and Ridley fly out, like fall off a cliff, and the first boss fight is you and him like falling down a shaft, and you're just like shooting him with your gun.
Yeah, you're at like zero gravity. It's amazing. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Ridley. I think what Ridley does to me is like he just gets rid of all of my self-preservation. I'm just like, I have to kill you, and like I'll jump into lava to kill him, and it's like, well, but there's lava, and I'm like, no, I gotta get him.
Like your fight response kicks in. And you're just like, I have to kill him.
It's like me and him, yeah.
The world cannot continue with Ridley in it.
I'm sure I got yelled at by a lot of people, being like, no, you're supposed to beat the Torin statue, which is what this is, this other way.
Oh. I haven't been paying attention. Is this a different statue?
No, it's the same one. You get bombs from it.
Oh, I gotcha.
I died.
That's right. It's a chorizo statue. Sorry.
Yeah, this is just hard because it's just, you don't have anything. I have 5 missiles.
Yeah, this is like even that portion at the beginning of The Legend of Zelda where it's like you just have 3 hearts. So it's like the game's not that hard, but you're brittle. You're so brittle. There you go. Do some hit and run. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, this is so great watching you play, and I don't have to worry about it. Oh, John. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, the bombs do nothing. Yes. Yeah! Oh, I thought you killed him. Never mind.
No, but I need to get bombs from this little spew.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I've got missiles.
There you go. Is that
There
it?
you go.
Yeah.
That's it. Doesn't take much, but you don't have much to work with.
Yep. Oh, hello.
It's like if you can get a couple hits without him hitting you, you'll probably win. God, I really can't wait till I get the charge beam. Like, I've got a little pea shooter here.
All right. Awesome. Well, let's call that an episode. Are you having a good time, butts?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we will keep this playthrough going, and we'll see you lovely ladies and gentlemen next time on Riff Arcade.
Yep. Keyboards, go.